What's good, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Kevo Speaks. We got Adam22 and Wack 100. In one of their recent podcasts, Adam and Wack have a discussion that got heated. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me, and I hope y'all enjoy the video.
Go do something different. It ain't even about them. I care less about them.
You ever listen to Max B?
I don't know nothing about him. I ain't never heard his music. He's 47 years old. Times have changed. I do know he wasn't shit. He wasn't mainstream before he left. So
He had some big songs though.
He wasn't bullshit. Big how?
Ballin'. I know it's a Jim Jones song, but he was like the person writing all this shit.
Is he got credit? Is his credits on
I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, I mean, he never made it to like a super crazy mainstream level.
Well, listen,
but
if he ain't got writers' credits on it, I'm not gonna give him credit.
I can testify as a person who was in New York at that time that he was by far the hottest thing coming out of New York post, 50 and Cam and shit like that.
No.
He had the streets on fire. I lived there. You were already in the old folks home by that point.
He wasn't. No, first of all, out of here. Me and K Slay, that dude left in 09.
If K Slay was here, he would testify to this as well.
No, he wouldn't, because you got Papoose, you got Troy Aves.
Papoose was so far before this.
Are you dumb or something?
Papoose got signed in the early 2000s. Right now, we're talking about like 2000. Yes, no, he did. He got signed in like 2004.
Nigga, I was doing motherfucking mixtape songs with Papoose and Stacey Adams in Miami in 07.
What year did Papoose get signed?
In 07, 08, we doing mixtape songs.
Okay, so
what are you talking about?
Papoose was lit when I first went to New York in 2004, but he didn't formally sign a deal to 2006. We're talking about later on. We're talking about
No, he didn't. The nigga went to jail in 09. How much later?
You talking about Max B?
Yeah.
Okay, but Max B.
Fuck out of here. You can't eliminate Pap from that.
What?
Nigga, that nigga won every Justo award that came out.
Yeah, but that was way before this. Papoose signed his deal after his original hype had already been a few years old.
I'm not like you. These are people I know. I've been in their homes. Motherfucker, we worked in studios. I brought them out here. They come out here to my parties. You can't, me and Slay's like this. He was signed a street sweeper. What the fuck are you talking about? Slay A&R, my Sexy Cannot project.
I know you've like hung out with these people, but I was actually a fan of these artists in real time.
Listen,
you're just like, oh yeah, some shit
Sexy Cannot didn't drop till 07.
What?
07, 08. 07, 08. Pap was on fire back then.
See, look, 2004 is when Alphabetical Slaughter was released by Papoose, which was his first.
He didn't have his deal yet.
And no, and he signed his deal a couple years later. But by that point, I'm gonna be honest with you, the hype had worn off.
Are you stupid? The nigga was in a full-fledged war with Uncle Murder.
Yeah, but
06, 07, 08.
He didn't really exactly have the streets on fire as a result of beefing with Uncle Murder. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's okay.
You dumb.
You weren't around. I'm just letting you know, as a person who was in New York at the time.
Goofy ass white boy.
You were all the way on the other side of the country driving trucks and fucking Ray J.
Nigga, you better Google Bridging the Gap. Google Bridging the Gap DJ K Slay. Let me show you. Nigga, I'm gonna show you Prince when he was 100 pounds lighter. Google that. Huh? Yeah, tap any of them motherfuckers right there.
It's just like a random podcast episode from 2019.
No, Bridging the Gap. K Slay. Hit it.
2011.
Who was that? That's Prince right there. That's 11. Now, nigga, we already been moving about 7 years together already.
Okay.
Right? You can't tell me when shit was going on, bro.
I'm telling you that the time when Papoose was the biggest rapper in New York and the time where Max B was the biggest rapper in New York were very different time periods.
What I'm telling
Papoose's wave came before Max B's, and there's nobody in the world that would disagree with this.
Bro, Papoose 6, 7, 8, 9, all them years?
No.
What year Remy Ma went to jail?
Absolutely not.
Google what year Remy Ma went to jail.
Acting like Papoose was still hot as a rapper in 2009 is proof that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
What year did Remy Ma go to jail?
We can just ask the AI, what year did Remy Ma go to jail? But you got to understand that
year?
2008.
That's my point.
Right.
Nigga, he was, what you mean? That's when that merger was going on.
Papoose' popular time period as a rapper.
But you tell him when he got with Remy Ma, that didn't add to his shit?
Not really, no.
You're dumb as
That was him doing reality TV.
No, that came
The
later.
reality TV part of your life, it comes after the hot rapper
You're
part.
dumb.
Alphabetical
You
Song
are
came out in
dummy.
2004.
Reality TV came after Remy Ma got out of jail.
2008.
Reality TV came after Remy Ma got out of jail. You stupid as fuck. Nigga, he got with her. That's before she went to jail.
Okay.
You don't even make sense, nigga. Move on. God, you can't tell me about my brother, nigga.
Listen,
I helped him make decisions.
You're a fan.
Straight Stunt Magazine came out in 05, right?
You feel very passionately
Straight Stunt
about
Magazine came out in
but
05.
you wasn't there.
Huh?
You was not around. You were all the way in Pacoima driving trucks. I was in New York buying the mixtapes as they came out.
Ask YG. Ask Kendrick. Ask G Malone. Ask all them niggas.
So you're trying to argue that Papoose was bigger than Max B in 2008.
I'm telling you, Papoose.
Wait. I just want you to go on record. Say it.
You doing
Papoose
the white
was
people
bigger than
shit.
Max B in 2008.
This 2025, nigga. Not 1825. You stupid ass white boy. I'm telling you, Papoose was lit on fire with a major buzz in the city of New York, nigga, from 6, 7, and 8. This nigga went to jail in 09.
So just for the record.
Out of here.
So Papoose was bigger than Max B in 2008.
They was both underground.
No.
Max B ain't never
Max
went.
B was gigantic in 2008. You don't know because you were on the other side of the country.
Show me a song rotation.
Okay.
Dummy, it's a 6-hour flight. You were scared to come this way. Wack was going that way.
I hadn't been over at that point.
What are you talking about, nigga? I was all through New York.
Yeah, I mean, look, a bunch of records.
Nigga,
I Gotta Have It, Sexy Love, Why You...
Nothing went...
There's complex articles about all the biggest Max B songs.
Nothing went mainstream.
No.
Nothing.
Okay.
He charted something?
We're going to go. We're going to look for
I'll give him his underground shit, but nigga, you ain't finna sit here like Pap wasn't moving and his buzz wasn't crazy.
No, Pap had already fell off by then. And I say that as somebody who's got... I love Pap, but musically...
Bro, you just saw Remy Ma went to jail in 08. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Pap was buzzing. Nigga, the day she went to jail, that nigga was in Africa.
Confused.
The day she went to jail, he landed in Africa.
You are deeply confused.
This is a fact.
You're deeply confused.
This is a fact.
You weren't there.
You were nobody. You was a BMX nigga.
I was in New York buying the mixtape as they came out.
Nigga,
you telling me about this is like me trying to tell you about the history of LA rap.
You from New Hampshire, white boy.
And I was living in New York for 8 years at this point.
You couldn't even check in the W. You was broke, up.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm going to tell you like I tell
What does that have to do with anything?
Let me tell you.
Hard.
You niggas wasn't around in this game.
You were on the other side of the country.
No, dummy. I was there. I could call Top Dog right now at TDE and he gonna tell you, whack ass damn near stayed in New York. You're dumb as fuck. Stupid as a motherfucker. You can't fuck with me.
So
the only motherfucker that got any leverage with that with me is Vlad. The rest of you niggas wasn't around, didn't have a voice. You was sidelined at home. Waiting for an article to come out.
Says in 2008, Max B was arguably the hotter rapper with significant street buzz, ghostwriting credits on major tracks, while Papoose was primarily an underground mixtape artist struggling with major label release issues. This is what anybody who was actually a fan of this music at that time could tell you, but you have no idea because you were on the West Coast and you have no clue.
What was the major label release issues?
He was signed to a label that wouldn't let him put an album out.
No, he was signed to Street Sweeper.
Yes.
No.
This was after that.
He was signed to Street. It ain't after that. Stupid. You're dumb as Slay had the motherfucking deal with Sony.
Literally.
You're dumb as
Every person out there who was paying attention to this music during this time period knows that you're wrong. And seeing you be so loudly wrong is proof that you're wrong about a lot of other things too.
What I'm telling you is this, bro. You were a fucking nobody.
No, I know. I know everything about this time period in hip hop. Yes, I was.
No, you wasn't.
You weren't listening to this music.
Was a
you weren't on the internet talking about this music every single day.
You could go find
me. Guess who was?
Put in Wack 100 Shade 45.
You're just guessing.
I was on the radio back then, dummy.
You were hanging on the radio station.
Ain't no hanging.
You're getting every detail of Papoose's career wrong because you have no clue what you're talking about. You said he was on Love and Hip Hop in 08, you stupid ass nigga. Remy Ma did 6-7 years. Remy Ma did 6-7 years before that happened. You dumb as f. But for you to say Pap didn't have no presence in them streets of New York with his music back then, you're an idiot. Look at this. Papoose had previously signed a substantial deal with Jive Records in 2006, but by September 2007, he and his manager, DJ K. Slay, had left the label due to creative differences in A&R hell, meaning he did not have major label support for a commercial album in 2008. He had no charting singles or albums that year.
Max B ain't had nothing charting. We're talking about the streets.
You sound like this might be the dumbest you've ever sounded.
No, you're dumb. Well, you admit that you were nobody back then, but a dumbass white kid running around. You was nobody.
I was a rap music fan.
You was nobody.
You are retroactively pretending to care about this era of music. That's one of your problems with me, is
that you can't have that conversation.
You are retroactively pretending to know anything about this era of music.
You know who took Top Dog and Kendrick all around through
You read about it? I lived it.
You ain't lived shit.
You read about it? I lived it. I was
then.
paying attention to this as it was happening. You're guessing retrospectively.
No, you're reading. I'm living it.
No, I was reading it. I was living it while it was happening.
Around.
I was listening to the music.
Nigga, you couldn't even check
You have never listened to Max B or Papoose.
You couldn't check it to the dub. You was broke.
You have never heard
I lived at that motherfucker.
Name 5 Papoose songs.
I lived at that motherfucker.
Name 5 songs.
I lived at
Name 5.
I don't have to.
Do it.
What I'm telling you
5
is,
songs.
You can't tell me who was hot and who wasn't.
Name 5 Papoose songs.
I never heard of Max B. I didn't know who Max B was.
And that says everything.
No, it don't. I just didn't. That ain't what I was on.
You're just getting the timeline wrong. Papoose's career as a musician was already largely over by 2008, whereas Max B was, as the AI just confirmed, was at the peak of his career in 2008.
What I'm telling you is, maybe they were going at the same time, but you're not going to tell me Papoose was in the dirt 06, 07, 08. You're not going to tell me that. He'll tell you. No, he won't.
He didn't even get to put an album out because he was stuck. We just read it. He was stuck in A&R hell. You know what that means?
I helped him get out
the label wasn't letting him put an album out.
I helped him get out the deal, dummy. He got another check when they released him. Idiot for pay or play.
You realize you're just calling me an idiot because you know that you look like an idiot right now.
Bro, I know you wasn't around. Nigga, didn't nobody know the f*** Adam
I was paying attention to it in real time, and you, in fact, weren't.
Hey, listen.
Look, Papoose released his first album in March of 2013. You want to know why? Because the label wouldn't let him put an album out.
Listen to me.
Do you think if he was really popping that they would have let him put an album out in 2008?
On the radio. I remember Hater Blockers was up. He had songs on the radio. He did a song with Snoop Dogg, which caused a rift and shit because it was another single that's supposed to be in work.
Wack, you got to give up.
No, bro, you wasn't around.
You lose.
You wasn't around. Hey, you didn't matter.
AI and someone who was listening to real music as it happened are confirming that you're getting the timeline wrong.
You got a great platform now. You
and you don't know what the you're talking about
back then, nigga.
Right.
Nigga would have.
The fact that I didn't have anything going.
Nigga would have fucked you up. Joe Budden was around. We'd have fucked you up back then.
You sound like such a
real shit.
Listen,
we would have fucked you up. You ain't nobody, bro.
I was a fan.
Nigga, when it
I was a fan. You're a rap fan, but you were not paying attention at that time. You have no idea what was going on in New York at that time. You're just guessing.
Watch this. Watch this.
You're just trying to act like you know what was going on at that time period, dude.
I'm about to clown your dumb ass.
Do it.
Clown, you dumb as.
There is literally nothing that could make you sound less right now.
You sound dumb as.
I am infinitely more knowledgeable than you on this topic.
Stupid ass up, nigga. What's that your dumb? This one he was getting on. Tom.
Yeah.
You live. I'm talking academic. I mean, fucking Adam22, right? This dummy is trying to tell me Wack in the Papoose days wasn't in New York.
I didn't say that.
You said what?
I said you weren't a fan of the music and you're getting the timeline wrong.
This is Top Dog from TDE. Now he gonna tell you some real shit. Cause he met Pap through me.
My nigga gave me the key to New York. Plugged me right in with everybody, and when he went home and went to bed.
I hit you back. Nigga, you don't know the fuck I am. That's your problem. You don't know the fuck I am.
I love how he said something that was completely unrelated to our entire conversation.
Bro,
you just had him on the phone. You realize if you actually explained the context of what we just had a conversation about, that he would agree with me.
This is Top Dog from TD to tell you, Wack gave me the key to New York when I landed.
Why did you have the key to New York?
Bro, nigga, I was connected to everything. Funk Master
Then
Flex,
why don't you know anything about what was going on in the streets in 2008?
Bro, you know how many,
why are you getting all the details wrong if you were actually around like that?
You know how many of my birthday parties, Papoose, respectfully, him and his man Moose came out and celebrated with me. I had an artist named Stacey Adams.
You want to know the fucked up part?
What?
If you call Papoose, he'll tell you I'm right.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
Do it.
Pap don't answer a lot, but he's not going to tell you you're right.
Well, if he does answer, he's going to tell you I'm right.
Papoose.
Will you admit that you are...
Bro, you can't tell me because you was a nobody-ass white boy, nigga.
No, but you can call Papoose.
You can't stand
Papoose will tell you.
You can't stand with me, nigga, with this type of shit.
Papoose will tell you. Ask Papoose who was the bigger rapper in 2008.
Non-existent, nigga. You know, it's a whole lot of shit you don't even know.
You're just bringing up a bunch of unrelated shit
truth.
because you know I'm right. Papoose will tell you I'm right.
Man, shut your dumb ass up.
I want you to read the comment sections on this video.
Fuck out of here, bro. You sound dumb as fuck.
Hey, shout out to New York.
Let's see.
Because they are all finding out in real time that you don't know what the fuck you're talking
ain't nobody
about.
from New York gonna tell you Pap was dead 06, 07, 08.
No. Who was bigger is the question. In 2008.
Both underground, my nigga, as far as I'm concerned.
They weren't, though. Max B was huge.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
And what happened? Jim Jones was
And
huge.
he got locked up. And exactly.
Jim
Jones and Max B owned New York in that period.
Jim Jones.
And they were inseparable. Who do you think was writing all those Jim Jones songs?
Know.
Max B.
Did Jim ever cop to that?
Everyone knows it. Literally everyone. The fact that you don't know that right now is why you don't have any right to talk about
Jim never
this.
copped to it.
Yes, everyone knows
Jim
that.
was in the studio?
Everyone knows
Was you in the
this.
studio? You didn't know what the fuck a studio
This is why
look like.
you have no right to have this conversation.
Dumbass. You don't. Nigga, you wasn't around.
You're just
You wasn't a
guessing.
factor.
You
White
don't
boys
know
like
that
you-
Max B was writing Jim
White
Jones'
boys
songs.
like- bro, I ain't never heard Jim cop to it. So until Jim cop to that, I'm not going to say it.
I appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all comment down below whose side are y'all on. Are y'all agreeing with Adam22 or are you agreeing with Wack 100? Comment down below. Make sure you like the video and subscribe for more videos daily.